Hey everyone, it's your favorite girl, DeShawna G,
Hey, it's Yannick. My friends call me Yaadman.
and welcome back to our channel and show. Before we begin, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Dave Ramsey's Baby Steps, and we're going to throw a little twist in there. We're going to do a little bit of fact or cap questionnaire between Yannick and I to talk about our opinions about his baby steps. So, tune in. Okay, so baby step number 5 is to start saving for your children's college fund.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I gotta fix my face. Ah!
We've done so much, and now we're saving for our children's college fund. That is cap to me. Um, it, no, 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 no,
No, it's not giving. It's not
no,
giving.
no, no, no. I'm saying cap. Now, I'm
Ah!
not the world what you think about the children's college fund. But for me, I believe in saving money and paying for my kids' education because I want them to start their life in the green. And I just don't think I should wait that long. Okay, I'm taking a note out of your book. It depends where I am in life. Me, as of today, DeShawna with no children. I don't have a husband. I don't have that right now. I can wait to start my the college fund for my children. But if I had kids as of today, I need to start like yesterday. So I need to start today. So I call cap.
Yeah, I'm calling big cap on this, and honestly, this is just it. This is where the values conversation comes into play. Part of my values is I believe that a college education is the child's responsibility. It is an extraordinary amount of debt and things that come with those types of decisions, and being able to pay for it is absolutely doable by the average college student. Now, that doesn't mean parents can't help. However, what we want to avoid, that I've seen oftentimes, is parents taking out money from their retirement, parents taking
Mhm.
out money from the house equity, parents going into debt, hundreds of $1,000s into debt for their kids' um, luxury, right? College experience, right? Meaning they want to finance a luxury, high class lifestyle in college that might not be necessary in order for them to attain an education. And so I don't believe in parents straining themselves financially and putting more stress on themselves in order for their children to live a luxury college life. I believe in doing it responsibly. Now, if you can do that and not put yourself in a hole, then that's great. However, if you're gonna overstrain yourself and have to take out equity on your house, or have to go into more debt, especially high interest debt, or have to do any of the things that puts yourself and your well-being and your livelihood in jeopardy, just so that your kids can have the college experience, that is the biggest cap that I've ever
Mm.
see in the history of cap. Isn't it? So,
Mm.
I'm gonna leave it at that, or else I'm gonna get a little passionate.
You already getting passionate on us now. I feel
Lord,
offended, man. I feel
Lord
offended because
have mercy.
I mean,
Can you
I
imagine?
don't
You
think,
give birth. You want to come to me to put on more debts? What do I look like? Don't torment
but
me,
I
please.
just feel like, don't you want your kids to start school, like be in school? College, you only get college once.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now
Okay,
you
let's
can
backtrack.
encourage them to like
Let's
get a
backtrack.
job, to
Let's
live
backtrack.
a life.
Let's backtrack. Oftentimes when we have these conversations, we have to recognize how the current ideal college experience came about, how the current ideal marriage, getting married experience came. Like, these are heavily stem from aristocratic kind of experiences, right?
Mhm.
I don't think it makes sense to, if you're making $50,000 a year,
Mhm.
I don't think it makes sense to pay cash for, or go into debt for a school charging you $150,000 a year
I agree.
because you want the college experience.
I agree.
You want to go into debt living in the dorm because you want the college experience. No, boo boo. Swim in your lane. Stay in your lane. You do not. If you do not know your capacity, as my Nigerian friends would say, if you do not know your capacity, you will just go elsewhere. Huh? You need to stay in your lane. If you're making 50K a year, you need to swim in the 50K a year. You do not need to go to the $1 million lane now.
Well, I will say, I love it. I love it. But I will say, I think in education, it doesn't make or break you, because we know a lot of people who are thriving in life. Mm-hmm. But there are some people, and I'll raise my hand because this was me. I needed the college experience for me to become the person I am today. And I think if I did not go to the school that I went to, Hampton University,
Lord. I'm not arguing against that. What I'm saying is there's a way to do it responsibly, because you can go to community college for the first 2 years, get it almost fully paid for, then transition, and you're most likely going to get more money once you transition out of the community college, as opposed to going straight to Hampton, taking out student loans, looking at no scholarships, putting in no effort in any type of financial aid type thing, and doing full student loans and going. So there's a responsible way of doing it, and that's what I'm preaching. I don't think that we should completely obliterate the college experience. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I've seen a lot of irresponsibility. I've seen a lot of negligence.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of mediocrity. Lord have mercy. And all of those things accumulate to putting their parents into a worse place than they even began. Lord have mercy.
Come on. Oh my God, we done got two. We're over our time. Let's run through these last two ones.
Oh, we got two more.
We got two more. Okay. We're going to knock these last two out. So, baby step number 6 is to pay off your home early. All right. And then baby step number 7, finally, we are building wealth and giving. So that's when you're investing, you're putting your money where you want it to go, stock market, mutual funds, things like that. What do you think about baby step number 6, which is pay off your home early?
Again, I'm calling fact on this. I think that having less debt allows you to use that excess capital, excess funds, and you can do other stuff like goals that you may have, like saving for vacation or buying that, those new shoes. I like people having that excess cash. But again, I think ultimately it just depends on your situation. I'm calling fact on this, but this makes sense if you have maybe $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 and you can afford it, right? I don't think, let's say you have $30,000 left in your mortgage to pay off, and your bank account says $31,000. You want to use that $31,000 to pay off that $30,000? You are mistaken.
No,
you are mistaken. Don't do that.
You're right.
Make sure it makes sense. If you need to pay off your mortgage, it's $30,000. You better have $150,000 in the bank, or else you will just mistake. You are out of capacity, as my Nigerian friends would say.
I'm not even gonna argue with that. I'm on your team with this one. It's a bit of a fact, but you have to be mindful of your own pockets. Okay, so what about baby step number 7, which is build wealth and give? For me, I think this is cap, because I believe in giving as you go. I believe in investing as you can. I mean, you could take $20 that you were probably going to run up at Chick-fil-A and put that in the stock market and let it grow. It doesn't have to be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It could be small. So that's why I think it's a cap for it to be baby step number 7.
I'll call fact on it. I like this simply because this is more of, now let's start taking care of other people. Oftentimes people fall into the trap of, I'm going to take care of other people before I take care of myself. No, boo-boo. You cannot help anybody else before you help yourself. That's called martyrdom, whatever, however you pronounce it. English is my second language, I beg. Anyways, now I'm calling fact on this one. But again, it all depends. I think you brought up an excellent point, right? The fact that not only this, but all these steps can be done in tandem at the same time, or you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
while he does a great job of laying it out, baby step, and some people's brain work that way. For me
Yes.
personally, the way I design my financial life is I allocate things into certain buckets, certain goals, all at the same time, as opposed to tackling things one by one, and that's just what works best for me. So I think you
Yeah.
brought up a good point. All these things, especially this step, can be done all at once.
I appreciate you acknowledging my wit. No, but thank you so much, Yannick. I think both of us gave really good feedback and
Mm.
opinions. All right, you guys, for everybody who's watching, let us know what baby steps you feel like are fact or capped, or whether or not you have gone through the baby steps and what
Or
has
maybe we capping. I don't know. Like we could be
I
capping.
mean, let us know if we're crazy, because it's
Oh,
very possible.
I know, I'm not, but I don't know.
Me? Oh
I'm
my
just saying.
God,
Like some of this
that's
stuff, you call back.
amazing.
I'm just saying.
And before we go, I do want to give the lesson learned of the day. So the lesson for today that I want everyone to walk away from, well, Yannick and I, oh well, excuse me, Yaadman and I want you guys to walk away with is do whatever works for you. Maybe these baby steps really work for you. You need a linear step-by-step list of what to do. Or maybe you want to make your own steps that you're going to follow. Whatever works for you is amazing. There's no one right way. Just make sure you are asking for help, you're looking for information, and you're always pushing yourself to think bigger, because you can accomplish anything you put your mind to if you're focused and you're intentional and disciplined and blah blah blah. You guys all know the rest. But just make
Preach.
sure you take care of you. Do not feel pressured to follow anybody else if it doesn't work for you. So
Ditto.
we are going to close out. Our next session will happen. Well, we do these shows every 2 weeks, so make sure you stay tuned to my page, Yannick's page. We're going to start putting flyers up. We just wanted to get our feet wet in the game of this talk show. And let us know what you want to see next, any information you want us to talk about. We have a lot of feedback that we want to share. So thank you so much for following us and just tuning in. Bye.